Hey, Matt.
So we're doing something a little bit different than normal.
A teeny bit.
Just a teeny tiny bit. We are talking about Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Christmas Eve and Other Stories, which normally when we do an album, we will go track by track.
Yeah.
And we're still going to do that sort of. But this is a concept album.
Yes.
So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the plot summary as provided in Wikipedia, leading us up to each song.
Oh, geez.
And then we can discuss the song at those points.
Okay.
But on Christmas Eve in 1995, a young man wanders into a bar and orders a whiskey. Soon after, he is joined by an old man who begins to tell a story, telling of how God sent an angel down to earth to find and bring him an example of kindness done in the spirit of Christmas. This leads us to An Angel Came Down.
Okay, so here's my biggest peeve with concept albums is you can just say an album is about anything and it's a concept album.
Yeah.
Because the song is the story. Like, the song is the story that's being told in the bar. Is there a CD booklet or something that tells me that this is a... Okay, cool.
Saw them live.
Yeah.
Where they played this album in its entirety.
Ooh.
And what
was there a program?
I don't remember if there was a program, but what I do remember was that they literally had a narrator who, in between every song, would read a poem that's found inside the booklet that connected all the songs.
Nice.
So like they would play like a little piece of instrumental and he would like walk out and he had a very booming, like, think of like the Plant and Little Shop of Horrors type voice.
Yeah.
Where he would read this. Yeah, he would read this Christmas poem.
Yeah.
And then like as he would get to the end of like whatever stanza, then the band would like kick into the song.
What I do love about like Trans-Siberian Orchestra is like I understand that overall it is an orchestra. It's like so many different people make up this band. However, like the core of it is
just
literally
some
like
hair metal.
It's hair power metal. Like it's like, wow, we basically took a power metal band. Like, and most power metal bands are singing about wizards and fighting dragons and shit. And we're like, nah, dude, we're going to do Christmas songs, and it's going to be fucking great. And it is. This album's incredible from beginning to end.
Have you ever heard their non-Christmas albums? They've done like 2 or 3 non-Christmas albums.
What's the point of that? No,
well, I'll tell you my favorite one.
Yeah.
This is my favorite album from them. My
This one,
second
the one we're
favorite
listening
album.
to.
Yeah,
Okay.
my second favorite album is a non-Christmas one called Beethoven's Last Night. Where it
that
tells
sounds
the
good.
story of Beethoven dying while he remembers all of his great works.
Yeah.
So it's hair metal versions of like every famous Beethoven song, but also in there, even though it's definitively not a Beethoven song, you get a shreddy guitar version of the Flight of the Bumblebee in the middle of that album.
amazing.
That's phenomenal.
So I love that even you're like, oh, they put out 2 non-Christmas albums, and when you're scrolling through their albums, you're like, which ones are they? Because all of them have very similar Christmas-themed covers. I would still say, even though the Beethoven one doesn't really have a Christmas thing in the actual cover, it still very much resembles every other album cover that they've put out. And
For sure.
It's all so good, though.
The one big song from them that's not found on this album, this is definitely their most famous album. I can't wait later on when we get to talk a different album where we get the Christmas Canon in B rock. Where that one also kind of rules. But Angel Came Down, it's a fine song. Far from my favorite song on this album, but it's a good start.
It's a good setup for the album. But unless I'm listening to this album from beginning to end, I'm probably skipping it.
100%. And I will say up front that with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 songs, I'm always going to prefer the instrumentals to the vocal songs.
100%. There are certain songs. I love an acoustic guitar on Christmas as just an instrumental. It always reminds me of one of my big traditions back in the day was going to Busch Gardens Winterfest. And when you walk through certain areas, there's like very much like a banjo and guitar playing Christmas songs. And I am all for that. So I'm also putting that out to our listeners. If you've got any like albums that are just acoustic guitar for Christmas, or like acoustic, just banjo for Christmas, I'm always looking for good background noise. So send it my way.
Let us know.
Send it our way for sure.
We can't get much of an episode out of fully instrumental albums usually,
No.
We'll listen to the shit out of it.
Oh yeah,
in our own time.
Yeah, this is for my own enjoyment because I really need more of it in my life. It makes me feel cozy.
All right, so while the angel flew down, he overhears church bells ringing carols. This is where we get "O Come All Ye Faithful" / "O Holy Night." This fucking rips.
Oh, it's so good.
This like heavy metal version of both of these songs, absolutely amazing.
Any song that's like, hey, do you hear how peaceful this is? It's so good. It's like soothing you in, and then it's like, burn, and I'm like, okay, I'm in. This is a feel-good record, like 100%. It makes
you're
me feel
smiling
happy.
ear to ear.
2 songs in, dude.
As the angel flew closer, a single voice rang out in the church, later followed by a full choir, and that is where we get "Star to Follow."
God rest ye merry gentlemen.
I really do. Of the vocal tracks, this is a weird one, but I do like this one. This is the one where it's like, "God rest ye merry gentlemen, look into the sky, a star to..." It's literally just a choir for like 2 minutes, but it's so catchy.
This song specifically like took me back to elementary school, just because like I went to Catholic school for 9 years. Like I spent every first Friday in church singing. I spent around Christmas every day at school felt like we took an hour to just go down to the church area and sing. And like that's what this brought me back to. I really loved "A Star to Follow."
Yeah. When the song ends, the angel continues his search. The sky's now snowing as he flew all over the world. And this is where we get "First Snow." And this is
First
an
Snow
original
is like
instrumental. It is so fucking pretty. Like,
It's
it doesn't
so pretty.
make sense how pretty it is.
It's so pretty. And at the same time, though, I just want to hear, like, Steve Perry ripping some fucking vocals over top of it. Like, it is very much a Journey-style song, but it is, I mean that in the best way possible. It's so good.
As the angel flew over the Ural Mountains, he noticed a small village where he takes upon a disguise of a human to approach the people. And this is where we get the acoustic Silent Nutcracker.
It's so good. It's so good. I love the sound of an acoustic guitar just playing Christmas songs.
Well, I love when an acoustic guitar then leads perfectly into a rock song, because the angel asks the village peasant what Russian hearts desire for Christmas, with the peasant simply answering, "Peace on earth." And then we get a Mad Russian's Christmas. So it goes from that little nutcracker to then just...
Yeah, like, so this is kind of the first song on the album that you're like, oh, okay, I've heard this. Like I know this. Like, I feel like the other covers you may have heard in passing, but this is the first song that's like, oh, this is on the radio all the time during Christmas.
All the time. Yeah.
Now, I will say I never knew this song was called A Mad Russian's Christmas.
Yeah.
No, I had no idea.
Great
so
title.
when this came, great title. When this came on, I was like, oh, I do know this. And then I looked at the title and I was like, don't recognize that, but I know this. So yeah, great cover. This is a classic. I don't really have much more to add to this, but yeah.
I feel like similarly, the most famous song on this also doesn't have a title that I think people immediately know.
100%.
But the angel.
But that's coming, but not yet.
The angel continues his flight, and he thinks about the birth of Christ and its impact on Christmas Day. And this is where we get the Prince of Peace. Not my favorite. It's fine. It's long. Not my favorite. And it also is kind of in the way of like the reason why people bought this CD when it came out. It's a bit too Jesus-y, man.
Yeah, I don't want to put that out there because listen, I do love religious songs. There are certain religious songs that just hit different, but I prefer if I'm getting a cover like from a cover album. I want that religious song to be bopping. Like I need some. It kind of goes back to I think my least favorite song on the Family Force 5 soundtrack, The Baby. I'm like, this isn't what I want. This isn't what I want from this.
So I'm gonna need your help on the pronunciation of one of these words. But the angel flies over Bosnia during the siege of. Is it
Sarajevo? Sarajevo? Yeah.
During the siege of Sarajevo, witnessing mass destruction and violent warfare below. Confused as to why individuals would kill each other, the angel flies closer to a recent battlefield where he found a single cello player standing alone playing a forgotten Christmas song. While departing, the angel realized that as long as there was music, there could always be hope. And this is where we get Christmas Eve / Sarajevo.
I want to correct just because, listen, we're learners here on the Christmas 365 podcast. According to the internet, it's Sarajevo. So Christmas Eve,
Sarajevo, 12/24.
Yeah.
This is, by all intents and purposes, what you would know as the heavy metal Carol of the Bells. The original rock version of the Carol of the Bells, a cover style that, boy, have like 100 bands now done.
100%.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra is the first time I remember hearing it done this way.
Yes, and this is like the big, like, this got a resurgence after that Office episode, the Christmas, and they're like playing the fucking jam in the workroom. This is a great song. This is another one that I'm like, I don't know if I have much to add to thoughts, but this is a Christmas classic. This is never going to leave my playlist, and I'm probably always going to listen to it when it's on because it's just so good.
One thing that I will mention, because everyone talks about how awesome the like, wah, 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 like, it's great. I think fitting into the story as well, starting it with just that cello playing God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen for a couple seconds before it kicks in, like, I've told you this before, that basically the first day in November that the kids are at our house, I like burst out screaming about it being Christmas. And last year it was the 12 Days of Christmas, but I think this year it might be this.
This is the song, dude.
Yeah. I'll let it play the cello where they're like, where's that music coming from? And then just as the guitar rings out, I run out with the sweater. I'm just like, Christmas!
Yeah, dude. That's so good. Oh, that's going to be amazing.
Anyway.
It's so quiet. They're just watching cartoons or something, and they're like,
what's that? Do you guys hear something?
What is that? Is there any way you could do it from like down, like you're sitting next to them and you're like playing?
No, because I have to burst out in the sweater.
No.
I'll have Barb film it.
You wear like an oversized hoodie and you just Hulk Hogan it, like under the hoodie you're wearing the sweater.
I'll consider that.
Where's that music coming from? Guys, what's happening? Oh no! It's Christmas! Or it has the opposite effect and they're just scared of you for the rest
They're
of the
like, I hate Christmas now. He's so angry.
Hey, Nicole. Do you have any favorite memories of the first season of Nevermind the Music?
I do. I love the time that we realized that I have perfect pitch.
You mean when we realized you don't have perfect pitch?
I don't know, dude. I'd love to see you prove me wrong.
I've got a piano right there.
This is the second season of Nevermind the Music,
where one psychologist finds out she's really good at music.
and one songwriter finds out he's really good at cognitive biases.
This season, we talk music and the mind, one iconic song at a time.
From the key changes in Metallica.
To the neurotransmitters in Mariah.
And can we finally talk about Taylor?
They're just going to have to listen to Nevermind the Music.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Flying over the countryside, the angel heard a voice begin to sing from a church below. The angel reached out and held the song in his hand, wondering if it was the answer he was seeking. However, he believed that there was something missing and continued his journey into the night. And this is where we get Good King Joy. Which is also, this one's interesting because it's instrumental mixed with vocal towards the end, but the first like 3 minutes is a badass instrumental, and I don't hate when the vocals kick in either. Like,
no, it's actually perfect. The background vocals of just joy to the world. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
And the piano in the beginning. Again, I love a song, we just talked about this, that starts off soft and then just builds to that epicness. And this one really does.
It's a lot of fun. And I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but is this the one where at one point it's like dun 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 where the dun dun and better dun dun bow and dun like
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Where it goes kind of like full Meatloaf halfway
Yeah,
through.
it's amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
The angel soon overhears a prayer to God from a man in distress. Listening closer, he discovers that the man's daughter is lost, and his only prayer is for her to be home on Christmas. And that's the song Ornament. This is a pretty song, but similar to Angel Came Down, not my favorite.
It's not what I want.
No.
It is definitely bringing things down. Like, and there's a reason behind it. Again, I think if you're sitting there and you're like, I want to enjoy this record from beginning to end, this is a very important song. And at
this point, it's the most important song we've heard. This
exactly.
is Ornament. I would say that there are 3 songs that if you just listen to them in a row, you'd be like, yeah, there's clearly a story that's being told through these 3 songs. Ornament is act 1 of that story.
Yeah, it's the big reveal to the angel that this man's lost his daughter. It is a very sad song, and it sounds sad.
Yeah.
So in that concept, I feel bad saying I'm probably gonna skip this song.
Yeah.
However, it's not a bad song. In the
concept
in listening
of
to the whole
yeah.
album, it's much needed. I'm not gonna listen to this much.
No. The angel makes it his personal mission to bring the girl home, and he follows the man's prayer to an old bar in New York City where he found her standing alone, wishing upon the neon sign to come home when there were no stars to wish on. And this is where we get the acoustic version of the first Noel.
And she's playing an amazing kick-ass acoustic version of the
It's
first
so
Noel.
fucking
It's so
pretty.
good. This is what I mean. So again, guys, if you're listening to this and you hear this song specifically, like, just send me an album of all of this.
A young child enters the bar and asks the bartender if they knew that there was a lost girl outside. The bartender asked the child how he knew the girl was lost, to which the child told the bartender that on Christmas Eve, if someone could be home, they would be there. Moved by this realization, the bartender takes the money from the cash register and pays for a taxi cab to take the girl to John Kennedy Airport to help her get home. This is the song Old City Bar. We have a whole episode dedicated to this song. I'm pretty sure both of us cry while trying to talk about this song. It is one of the most beautiful original pieces of Christmas music in the last 20 years by a long shot. It's so fucking pretty.
This song does what they wanted to do with Christmas shoes.
Yes, 100%. The angel moved by the gesture of kindness and truly believed that this is an example of kindness that he had been looking for. The song promises to keep. Yeah, promises to keep. Again, kind of forgettable.
Yeah. It's pretty.
It's fine.
Even the songs that I don't love on this album are beautiful. Like, that's the thing. It's a great album from beginning to end. You're not going to get a surprise here where we're like, at the end, I kind of hated it.
Yeah,
like, this is a great album from beginning to end. I love the kids singing on this song. Honestly,
the children's choir.
It's so good.
It's really good.
I love how you can take a children's choir and you can go one of two ways with it. You can either make it the most beautiful thing anyone has heard or the creepiest
terrifying.
shit you've ever heard. Like, and I love that. The way, what's that band that Ryan Gosling had? Dead Man's Bones. The way that they used the children's choir is absolutely haunting. And it's like, this was the exact opposite. Just gives you chills. It's so good.
100%. The girl finally arrives home to her father. The angel flew back up to heaven, bringing God his shining example of kindness during Christmas time. This is where we get the song This Christmas Day. Probably my favorite original with vocals on this.
Oh, is it because he's like, he's coming home this Christmas day. It's so good.
On this Christmas day. I'm like, you know what, you mentioned him earlier, but yes, I think when this album is at its best, it feels like a Meatloaf Jim Steinman collaboration.
Yeah,
it feels like one of the Bat Out of Hell records. And it's like, that's not a complaint.
I'm kind of bummed we didn't ever
great.
get that right. There's not some secret Meatloaf Christmas album that's sitting out there.
No, sadly
that would have
not.
been so good. So good.
The old man then concluded his story and thanked the young man for his company as he left the bar. The young man then rushed out to thank the old man, but discovered that he was already gone and had left no footprints. Walking back home, he realized for the first time since his childhood that he had finally dreamed and believed in Christmas again. And that's when we get the song An Angel Returned.
Again,
to close out the album.
Like the vocals, I know that we have already gone on records of saying that the instrumentals are the favorite. The vocals are so good. They're so good. Even when the song isn't my favorite, I'm still gonna listen to a little bit just to get those sweet, sultry vocals, dude. It's so good.
For sure. Also
Who's
shout out to
singing on
anyone
this
who
album?
heard.
That's the thing.
That's
like,
what I was looking for, and there's not like a personal thing in here as far as I can see.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure it's in the album. I have the album somewhere, and I'm sure in the album it says like who sings on what tracks.
Yeah.
But the version that I had does end with 2 bonus tracks.
Yeah, I got those too as well.
The acoustic instrumental covers of Oh Holy Night and God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Not much to say beyond what we've already said when we talked about Silent Nutcracker and Christmas First Noel. Just fucking pretty. An acoustic guitar just plucking a Christmas carol is like one of the most unspoken beautiful things I can imagine.
And I love that moment where you're like, what? This is pretty. What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, I know this song. Like, that's to me what the best part of like an acoustic instrumental cover is.
So have I told you what my one of my dream things for my future wedding is?
No.
It's not Christmas, but it's in a similar vibe, is for cocktail hour. For like the you have like an hour of cocktail hour.
Yeah.
My uncle is in a 9-piece band, but every once in a while they'll do like a 4-piece jazz quartet. And I just want his 4-piece jazz quartet for the cocktail hour to do jazzy Disney covers.
That's
like
amazing.
For exactly what you said, like in that style where if you're not paying attention, it just sounds like some nice smooth jazz. But if you're like, all of a sudden you'll like lock into a melody and be like, is this Someday My Prince Will Come?
Yeah.
Like,
I love that moment. You're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I love this.
Because I did that for one time. This was the first time I heard about this group. This group is wildly famous now. But I once DJ'd a Halloween wedding where for cocktail hour they just wanted Vitamin String Quartet music play.
Yeah.
In the same vibe. They were like, get this Korn song, get this Marilyn Manson song, get this like Dashboard Confessional song. And it was like they were maybe like only had been around for a year or two. This was before like Bridgerton made them like this famous band.
That is wild, isn't it?
Yeah. It's always crazy when like a band that you've been somewhat familiar with. Dude, I need to stop going on TikTok right now because I keep getting rage baited into shit.
Yeah.
But like one was like, because it's always like 20-year-olds posting opinions as if it's fact.
Yeah.
And like the one was like 5 songs that only became famous because they're used in a TV show. And it was like Kate Bush, Running Up That Hill, Stranger Things,
Like,
Metallica,
what?
Master of Puppets.
Oh my God.
The one that drove me nuts was it was like Cake, short skirt, and a long jacket. And their explanation was no one cared about the song until it was the Chuck theme. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, first of all, I bet that there's a million people who love that song that have never seen an episode of Chuck. But
Yeah.
secondly, the reason why it was picked for the theme for Chuck was because it was an already famous song at
Exactly.
the time. Like,
Very much so. That like bass line is so recognizable. Dun, 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 dun.
there's been
It's-
there's
yeah.
like a ton of shows and movies that just pulled even like obscure Cake songs as their themes because they're just such good instrumentals.
Yep.
Very short-lived show Mission Hill, infamously their theme was like an instrumental version of a Cake song called Italian Leather Sofa.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, listen, I've always hated their vocal styles, so I prefer their instrumentals, to be completely honest.
I am entertained by the boredom that he is able to convey
Yeah.
when he sings, which I think is the point. I think
It
that
is the
they were
point.
I think it was supposed to be a commentary on alternative music at that time by
Yeah.
like, let's just say it's almost like it's mocking Beck Loser the whole time.
100%. 100%. It is just them doing Beck, but while sitting there going like, look, this kind of sucks, right?
Yeah. But you know what? There's something that's very entertaining about someone sounding so bored but still going like, oh yeah.
Groove it.
Yeah, like it is very funny. Dylan,
Great album.
I don't know what we're talking about next week because you still haven't picked it. But
I know.
But we are going to be we're locked in, baby. It's
We're
Christmas
locked
time.
in. We're in the
going-
middle of Christmas, and
we're
it's going to be a
Christmas so hard.
surprise.
Now we won't stop till the big ball drops on New Year's. Happy holly, have a great holly, have a merry happy holiday.
You're listening to the Geekscape Network.